Hello? God, why does the camera look so yellow today? Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Major League Balatro is back again. I was casting yesterday and Twitch completely died. I'm hoping that a change I made stops Twitch dying so much, but I am live over on Twitch right now, so that's an improvement. That's about the biggest improvement I can hope for. So we're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitch. Chat is working. What more do I need, right? I suppose I just need a Neato. If you want to check out the casted version of this game and just keep me up while lurking, you can find that over at, I believe it's Ruffle or Vagabond are casting this match, so you should be able to find either of their streams to watch the PvP view for both players with the overlay. And if you want to support everybody, you can just open up the other streams in other tabs and mute those so that everybody gets your view, but also you get to see the viewing experience of your choice. I've got a slightly pissy looking beverage, which is everyone's favorite, and a song in my heart. The radiator is blasting out heat because it's freezing today. And hopefully we can get a win, get some points. Hello. None of this matters. Got there. Hello, Block Attack. Welcome in. Hopefully your viewing experiences on either platform are good today. Thank you for the luck. Hopefully we can do well. My third time facing off against Neato in Balatro Major League games. Always a pleasure. Let's jump over to this one. I'm going to turn my camera on. I'm going to get rid of that from my last recording. Turn this one on. Boop. And I need to get over to the Major League Balatro Discord server. I'm going to jump into Game Room 2. And we shall wait for Neato's arrival. Oh, don't do that. Let me change this so this doesn't do this. Come on. Work correctly. Let me click away and have you not disappear. Yes, thank God. There's nothing worse when I have to click over to another screen and just everything goes black because it can't decide on what is going to be the focus of the window. Hey, Kyler Jordan, welcome in. I think Neato was my very first game of Season 1. Hey, Barney Bear, welcome in. How you been? Hope you've been well. And over on Twitch, the hot link to Neato stream should be there working on the title of the stream, which I can see that it is. And hopefully the YouTube stream is doing the same thing. Yes, it is. Good. Well, I hope you get back into your onslaughts soon, Barney. Yeah, things were all right here. Faith had a human over for the last 2 days. She had a hospital thing booked in today, but then that got moved by the hospital. But we just kept all of our plans, so I've had the day off. Human was here last night. It's all been a grand old time. Right, shall we just poke? We got some minutes here. We are going to open today on Anaglyph deck. Black Stake is the game we'll be playing. We'll take an investment tag because you always take an investment tag. We have 3 clubs or 4 to a straight. I guess we're looking for clubs. We are rewarded. Obviously, that's not enough for this round. We need 2 decent ones. Faith has not been as consistent as she wants to be because of her endometriosis pain and other commitments, and also Goose the puppy that we just got has been having vet visits and all of that kind of stuff. So she's around, just not as much as she always wants to be, and she always feels terrible when she has to cancel a stream for something, but I try and tell her not to stress out too much because there's a lot going on in the world and she doesn't need more stress for that. A Fool and a Hierophant and a Buffoon. We'll check the Buffoon first. I'm not going to take an Eternal Odd Todd. Does this get me a free pack? It does. Very nice. My heart wants to take Jupiter for the early game. My brain says I should take Mars for the late game. So there's some Mars. And with $6 left, we can do both of these. All of our spades are debuffed. Jack 10, 9, 8. What are you planning for decks and stakes? It's a tricky one. So we're opening with this black deck anaglyph stake, but then not knowing who wins means we don't know what thing we get to pick thereafter. And I think my strategy of going black deck is doing me more harm than good in a lot of instances. Let's play this pair. 40 whole points. Right, am I gonna make a Mars or just Hierophant everything so that we can get out of here? Then this flush will be worth lots. So we cash in this, we get our first one of those on Anaglyph deck. These are free, so that's nice. Let's take a full house level. And I guess a high card level is fine. We'll take an egg, we'll take a star card. Do I think I can score enough on this blind without having any scoring jokers whatsoever? With a star card, there's a chance we can make like a flush house, but I will roll once. We'll just take that. We could hold queens to go towards diamonds. Queens and jacks, any of them, means we can pivot to a flush house. Queen, jack, jack. We'll do the queens like that. This should be plenty of points. Yeah, I've got so many plates spinning right now that all I want is more sleep, and there's never enough time for more sleep. Double my money. No. Alright, I'll take $9 now. And we will open the standard pack because you just have to. There's no red seals, no glass, nothing incredible there. I still worry that we're not going to score enough points in these very early days, so I'll grab this. I don't love it, but we have an egg to fund our economy down the line. Show me more spades. Thank you. That's not bad. Does this win? 60 times 6? Yeah, it probably does. 60 times 5 is 300. And a little bit on the edge. 4 chips to spare. Okay. It was close. A negative Sly Joker. Now, new tech. If I take this Eternal Negative Sly Joker, yes, it looks very nice. I get 50 chips if I play a pair. But in the late game, if you find an invisible Joker and you want to copy your Hanging Chad or your Idol, there's a 50-50 shot that it copies this, and that's really bad for you. So, tough. Oh, I'm sorry, Barney. I hope things improve soon. Exactly, block attack. It's the Uncan Invisible tail there that stings. So whereas previously I would have just gone, yeah, absolutely, give it to me. Now I have more caution. If we clearance sale, we get a discounted egg, but then it'll start gaining its own value again soon. I'll open this guy as well. A king? Probably not right now. Gold Seal 5 is like maybe, but no. Oh, well. It's Eternal, but I think I feel pressured into doing it. All heart cards are debuffed. Great. Love that for me. Show me some clubs. Oh my god, show me a club, damn it. Well, this is going terribly. That's what I get for not checking what the boss blind is. Show me one diamond. One wafer-thin diamond. We're okay. We're fine. We're all right. Half Joker kind of looks fine, but is not really what I want here. Flush House is great. Obviously, we want to pivot to hearts, but I'm not going to miss out on Flush House levels. I want Wasteful, because it's going to let us dig deeper. I might skip tag for the Ethereals and just try and make a bunch of Bloodstones. But let's do the small blind first. I've got no idea if Neato has signed in yet. Alright, not bad. Show me some diamonds. We got no 9, no ace, so we can't do a straight. I'm trying to think about prioritizing what I would be doing in a multiplayer match. But like, I've been burned by rare skips before. We'll do one of these. That's not bad. I will take a purple seal king. I'll take Wasteful. And then we are going to triple skip ethereal tags. Right, choose one. Skip. Unfortunate, but skip. We get an Empress. Hello, Neato.
Hello, how we doing?
I'm good. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been good. You know, I mean, all things considered. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad. We got a puppy 5 weeks ago.
Oh my God! So like, you don't have any sleep? You're
No.
sleep deprived.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I've been sleeping in like so. My partner has been sleeping with the dog, and I've been sleeping in a different room to get better sleep on days where it's more critical that I get some better sleep. Because when he got here, he would be up at like 2 a.m. and then up again at 5 a.m. and then up again at 6 a.m. and it's like, oh, we're getting like no solid sleep.
Yep, that's how it be. That's awesome though. What kind of puppy?
So he's 3/4 Springer Spaniel, 1/4 Welsh Hound.
Aw, I love that. I love spaniels. My first dog was a spaniel.
Yeah, his name is Goose.
That's a great name for a dog. I love it. Well, hopefully the sleep deprived. Well, you're sleep deprived, and I am coming down with the sickness. This is my flu game, as I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to have one, right?
Yeah. Exactly. I had one last season. I don't think it went too well. I actually don't remember. But yeah, hopefully this time around it's gonna work in my favor.
I mean, it's team sleep versus team virus.
Yes, exactly. Well, I don't know if it's a virus. Let's call it allergies for now, because right now I'm just a bit sniffly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I will create us a lobby.
Sounds good. Do you mind if I do it? Because last time I was playing with Bean, I crashed out like 2 or 3 times, and then we switched to me, and it was fine.
Yeah, you go right ahead. No, you go right ahead. I was having problems in the first 2 seasons, and then in December, right as the RAM price pandemic was happening, I panic purchased RAM, and then I basically bought the rest of a whole brand new computer to try and fix my Major League Balatro crashing symptoms. And it did, just at the cost of buying an entire new PC.
Right. It be like that. Okay, I'll make this lobby here. Major League, create the lobby. All right. Copy. I'm glad they make this pretty difficult to leak the code, because otherwise everybody would.
Yeah,
everybody would see it every time.
The copy to clipboard and paste directly from clipboard is very good.
I just threw it in general. I don't know where we put those.
The seed is trying to swear at us.
Right? No matter. Okay, how do we do this again? Oh, what is the stake and deck for this week?
So the random wheel chose black stake anaglyph deck.
Ah, that's right. You know what?
Thank you, Murphy. Thank you, Murphy.
Anaglyph deck.
Yeah, I love the pressure of deciding when you're gonna use those skip tags, if at all, ever.
Exactly. All right. Are you freaking ready to Freddy?
I am Freddy to ready if you are.
Alrighty. No better time than now.
All right, I'll see you in the PvPs.
See ya.
All right, everybody. We are not taking a holographic skip. King, king, king. Or 3 spades, but these are little baby spades, so I'm going to do the thing and look for a full house. We do still have all 3 discards. We get lucky. So that's good. Not punished. Eternal Seance, Scary Face, Buffoon Pack. Hey, Nino, welcome in. Yeah, it's a fun, interesting one to have for sure. Like, Red Deck eased us in last week. Thank you for the good lucks. I'm going to open this. And it's going to be business card because we want that economy. We cannot afford this Scary Face, which is scary. But Big Blind shouldn't be too bad. And we're awarded immediately with just a full house. So that's 300 points. We just need 100 more. Are we going to try and get greedy for face cards? I am. And immediately we are rewarded even more. Now this would be 90 plus 30. That's enough. So we can look for another queen or another king. And hopefully this pays us off on the business card here. I will take $6 for that. Happily. Right, Spectral Mega Buffoon Bull. I mean, I'm not that interested in doubling business card. What's our boss? The Goad. Spade cards are debuffed. I want to spend my money, so probably not taking Bull. Let's do this first. Ooh, I mean, you want this, but I don't want it as an eternal. So we are just going to take the 2 free ones. And I'm going to crack the Spectral. If we can get Deja Vu, it's massive. We can get Deja Vu. And it's going to go either on the King of Hearts or the Jack of Hearts. I guess the King of Hearts is the one, right? So, never punished. Spades are debuffed, but now odds and pairs are going to help out. We can do a club flush here pretty happily. Are we going to try and greed the business card? I mean, if I had the club flush already, I would. Alright, well, none of this plays very well. I'm just going to do this. We get the 7 and the 5 for chips. 540 points. We've got next to nothing here. Pair of 5s. It's going to be enough, especially with Sly. But no money off the business card there. Okay, I definitely want a grabber. 2 juggle tags means we will not be skipping. I want to play my cards rather than holding them for Shoot the Moon. But at the same time, 13 mult is a lot right now. I'm going to do this. And we're just going to try and hold queens and play like high card face cards or something. This is 240, 140. It's like not nearly enough. So I'm going to play it to get some score under my belt. Hey, Kat, welcome in. Thank you for the good lucks. Keep the 9, throw the 10. No queens yet. That would be 30, 80, 160 times 3, 300, 450. Would be okay, I think. No queen in hand. Ah, I biffed it. How did I biff that math? Campfire mail-in rebate. Well, we are mail-in rebating, for sure. That money you just can't deny. Then we just need to get $5 for grabber before this blind is over. Discarding a 4. Discarding another 4. Discarding another 4. And then if we play this as high card, it has an expected value of $1, whereas the hand we play it for has a guaranteed value of $1. So I guess I'm just going to play the quads. That's 1,000 points. Then this king, it's 13 mult, 130 points, give or take. $200 points. We do need to get out of this blind. This will do it. I don't get any more value from the business card, but that's fine. I feel bad you didn't mention my name. I know it's hard, but you can say Abby. Welcome in, Abby. I apologize. I'm so focused on what's going on over here. Right, I definitely want this. We got tons of money, it seems, out of somewhere. I guess we did discard a bunch for this. Let's see if we can double our money here. $9. I'm going to do this. That's not incredible. We still have that red seal king, but not much else. We definitely want this grabber. Supernova is not doing very much. World card. With our Lovers card, it would make it easier to do a flush house at some point, which is like really solid value for PvPing. We just will try and not use the hearts to do that, or the face cards. Do I want to roll once more? Yeah. Hologram superposition. If I was really trying, I think we could make some of this work. But I think I'm just going to hold off and use my plays and discards for other stuff. Let the... Did we not get a purple seal? No, that would have been in the game I was playing ahead of the match. I think this is fine. We got plenty of time. We have to use the timer because we need to keep the games moving, as we have been told by the commissioner. Abi Meni Ushgoka. Abi Meni Yushigoka. There's so many options with that many syllables. But thank you for tuning in, Abby. I appreciate it. Abby, Abby, Abi, Abi. Even that has so many options. Right, so Lovers and a World card could make basically any flush house while we're holding a full house. If that could be in odd cards, that would be nice, because I'd like to keep my face cards in hearts, and obviously we want to hold the queens. I'm so cold. And all of my hoodie pockets have little crumbs of dog treats in now. This is my life. Shout out to the casters for this game, Ruffle and Vagabond, if you want to check out the cast view where you can see both mine and Neato's perspectives with running commentary and overlays to see how many cards of what types we have in our deck. You can go check out either of those streams and just keep me up in the background somewhere. I do not mind at all. It all supports the greater Major League Balatro cause. So far, it doesn't sound like Neato has lost a life anywhere along the way. She's taking her time, making good decisions. She is shopping right now. If the timer goes to 0, the first time it is not a problem. The second time, it would be a loss of a life. Lots of important things to think about. This is on 5s, so I'd like to discard 5s and then probably play a full house of 7s and 9s if I could. Or a flush house of 7s and 9s while holding some queens. But if we don't win this, totally fine. Unless they kind of put up a score of millions and millions of points and I feel like I've missed some really specific trajectory through these first 5 shops, but seems unlikely. Right, timer hit 0. Hello.
Yo. How's it going?
It's going good. Just finding dog treat crumbs in my hoodie pockets, trying to keep my hands warm.
Oh, yeah. They'll get everywhere.
They will. Nothing too wild in the seeds so far by my accounts.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. It's pretty standard. Got a weird thing going right now.
I love weird things. I just don't know what to play.
I'm kind of in the same boat, you know? It's not a terrible boat to be in.
All right, we've played something.
Very nice. Let's see what appears here. That's not really what I wanted. Bruh. Dang. That's all I got. Oh, there you go. Just a little tiny bit more.
I found it. It took a direction, but I found it.
All right.
See you soon.
All right. Good luck out there.
You too. All right. Our plan went perfectly, and I feel great about that. You're on 2. You're still face cards. You are doing what you do. I don't want burglar while I have mail-in rebate. Ramen's fine, but also I want to discard for mail-in rebate. Spectral pack. What would I even copy? Let's do the jumbo buffoon. We probably take a bloodstone. Almost certainly. What do we get rid of? Great question. If we're playing flushes, we need sly way less. Now we're going to check this and see if we can double that. We cannot. Not doing that or that right now, thanks. One of those. Grab one of these. Levels in 3 of a kind and vouchers. Not right now. So now we want to play heart flushes, ideally. We don't have any flush levels, which is a bit rough, but if we can hold a queen or get some odd cards in there, that will help. I'm going to play this and look to use the discards for the 2s if they come along. So far, no dice. Let's do... the 10. And just hope this goes well. Oh, I could try and hold the queen for the 13. What does this look like? 4 plus 31. It's not very big. It's not very big at all. Alright, I regret placing the 10 where I did, but... well, we got there. I could have greeded more. Never mind. Hangman for sure. And some standard packs. None of those. None of those either. Big blind. I wish I had a little more scoring than I do. But it is what it is. You're on 10s right now. We'll drop a 2 and a 3. That's fine. Aces and kings. Might get some business card value. Not holding any queens yet. Makes me uncomfortable. 248 points is basically nothing. There goes a 10. There's 2 queens to hold. we've got 10 hearts out of 25 cards. Well, we'll get some points for this. 400. 3 queens. High card 7 will be 31 plus 31 plus 39. 10 times 40 is 400. That's 1,200 points for this 7. 1,700 points for that 7. This is worse. But I could play this as an odd card instead. Then we're really thin on the ground, though. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. There's 9 hearts. Well, if we can find a heart after playing this, we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. We're fine, but I need more score. I need more scoring soon. Open this guy first. These are both not things that I want. Please have some score in you. Please. We find an ancient, which is a very interesting pivot. Obviously the 1.5x and 1.5x, but if we can get them to sync, it's a big deal. Or you go smeared, but I don't think we can go smeared. I think I'm gonna ditch business card, take the ancient. We have been timed. Okay, we're just shopping and going into there. That's fine. Okay. Banner, no. Mime, no. Runner, no. Greedy, no. Honestly, I kind of like these more than some of this, except these are going to go on other things. I want to play my queens rather than holding them. And if we do this, we can get Cavendish later, and it's guaranteed. I need to keep the economy. I do. We're up a life anyway. Hello again.
Hey there.
I
Things are
don't...
getting, I guess, a little bit better.
Yeah, things are uncertain, and I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, I feel that too.
But, you know, I'm just doing so much value with these high cards.
Oh, and wow. So close.
I think you get me with that. GG's.
GG's. A little back and forth. means it's gonna be a good one.
Times are interesting, that is for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. See you soon.
Good luck, good luck. Okay, so I shouldn't have greeded so hard on the money at the end because I probably could have kept a spade 3, I think, which is totally on me. How big is this blind? 8,000 straight flush levels. I want all of this stuff. Please be good. $13 strength. Sun card. I could take a sun card. Sun card on one of these faces. And then if we can get Ancient to sync up with Bloodstone, it's a dangerous game, but it's one apparently I'm playing. A death is very big. Also, what is this pack? Do we take a glass 6? Or do we just take the Wild Jack and the Purple Seal King? I'm going to do that and not take the glass right now, which may kick me later. Right, I don't care about holding queens specifically anymore. I want to discard 10s. But I also just don't want to lose. Eight, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King is a straight flush, so that is our scoring mostly dealt with, I think. I should have possibly deathed the Red Seal King while I was looking at it, but I was too busy thinking about other things. Okay. I'm going to do this then. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen is still good. That was not enough points. Oh, God. Oh, God. We need 1,200 points. The deck has 7 effective hearts in it. We have a splayed flush in hand, so we can just play this. See how this goes. Oh, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Okay. What do I do with this hand? We've already gotten rid of a 2 and a 3. So we can get rid of a 2 or 3. And then we just play a pair of 4s. What do we need? We need 18 points. So we played the... No, we don't have a business card anymore. Are you hearts? Are you hearts? Your hearts. So we might skip. This is where things get really interesting. What is the skip tag? Polychrome? I want... That's great. What's in our Fool right now? It might be a death card. So I'm not going to use any of these. Although we have a death card, so I guess that's fine. No, I don't even want a straight flush level. I know I just played one, but I don't want more straight flush levels. More flush house levels. I do want. Because we're pretty close to a... Oh no, that was my previous game again. I'm so confused. Kings and jacks for a flush house on hearts and hearts is massive. Another hanged man makes the deck skinnier. Do I want to take the crystal ball voucher? Because I have to take it now or not take it at all if we're going to skip. We have hallucination, so I'm going to do this. Am I going to be really greedy and roll once? Alright, that was a waste. Neato is gonna know we've skipped, and so they might see that we have the Ancient Joker rotating through suits, and that would be a reason for us to skip, although she might deduce from that we also have the Bloodstone, because that's why you might skip with an Ancient rather than playing every round. So we have a Wild 7. 4 Kings of Hearts, 3 Jack of Hearts. So really, we just want to play one flush house right at the end and get as much value out of this guy. This guy's only on 2s. We've only got 2 2s. So there's a maximum of $10 there for us. I feel like I should have like tiny little signs that I can hold up to the camera that just say like, "Hey casters, we love you." Like heart ruffle vagabond, and then go to my just chatting screen while we wait. Right. And obviously we skipped a glass 6 earlier. I don't think it was in a suitable suit, so possibly not the biggest thing to worry about. Obviously, I'm keeping the 2 and the 3 of hearts, but the other 2s and 3s have been going. Deck down to 50 cards. We've taken some. We've destroyed, I think, 2 Hanged Man's worth of cards, but we've taken 2 from packs. Hey, Faith, welcome in. I could just get one that says, "We love you casters," then I can use it for every game because it doesn't matter who's casting. Oh, we're ready. I was going to make a sign, but there's no time for that. Hello.
Hello.
How goes things?
So weird.
I hear that.
It's just odd. Like I got a lot of options to do some cool stuff. Like, am I doing the cool stuff right now? I don't know.
I'm like, that last small blind, I needed 8,000 points or whatever it was, and with one hand to spare, I had like 7,952, and I needed like 40 points. And I'm like, well, this is scarier than I want it to be.
Yeah. I also almost got a little bit into trouble there, and I was like, no, I got this. But it was just like, what the heck? Why am I thinking this hard?
This shouldn't be this difficult at this stage.
Right. Alrighty then.
Yeah, things are happening.
Could not get there.
All right, good luck, good luck.
Good luck for him.
All right, now we see what 4 polychrome skip tags give us. There is a world where I make room to buy and sell all of these for economy. Another death is great. Let's do this first. And then that. And I have to check this. Those are the rules. This actually contributes to flush houses. This is obviously good, but we're just going to eat through it so fast with our discards. So, I mean, 12 mult on a flush house is not worth that much to me, is it? So we'll take and hold that for a while. We don't need to go any deeper on rolls. Handy tag is worth a chunk of change right now. Clubs or hearts. The wild 7 does a lot. We want to discard 8s for money. Lots of stuff happening here right now. Possibly should have discarded this first. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack is close to a straight flush again, which I wouldn't be mad about for the extra base mult value. Sun card. Massive. Massive sun card. We've got 2 kings in hand as well. Jack of diamonds, wild jack of clubs. Hey Sid, welcome in. Glad we're having good vibes today. What else could I change? I guess I can just do this. And then we could play a flush. But our flush is only a base level. But we do get +8 from this. Would I rather play the lucky 8 over a regular king if we're not playing the flush house? I don't know. What else do we have to discard? 2 more purple seal hearts. We can see 30 cards out of 33. So, you know what? I mean, this is a flush. This might just win. It doesn't. It's not even close. That I do want to see. A judgment is certainly something. There are 2 more heart kings out there. That's not one of them. That's also not one of them. Will 4 of a kind be enough? Is a scary question. Except it doesn't have to be. Never punished. Never ever punished. Play the flush house and be happy. Okay. Polychrome misprint. No room to buy, sell, rotate through it. What's our thing? Hearts and spades. Okay, so we're playing the big blind. Big blind is 30,000 points, or we could skip for $80. But getting this down to hearts in a 1 in 3 shot is so worth it to me. We still have hallucinations, so let's open these packs. Temperance is $16. Thanks ever so much. Let's level up full house on the off chance we end up playing a full house instead of a flush house. Here, a glass, red seal, 4 of diamonds. I'm going to take it. If we can make that a heart, it becomes a big deal. Cartomancer, loyalty card, tower, mad joker. Okay, spades or hearts? Well, we have a spade flush immediately, so I'm a fan of that. Do I think it wins? 4 malt, 7.59x. I don't think this wins, so I'm just going to play it. Yeah, 6,000 points is not it. So we probably want to find that flush house. The moon ain't it either. Play this, look for more kings. Queen, queen, 7, 5, 4. 4 doesn't score. Pair of queens does. King, 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 jack, jack is definitely what we want to be seeing. We've been timed again. We're on the big blind. That's fine. I think I'm just doing this rather than spending 15 cards looking through 22 cards. We'll hold the moon in case we need it going into the match. We're going to get $3 here. Actually, if we do that, we get the spade value and the flush value, of course. Okay, 130,000. Diamonds is not what we want to see. So. A wild 5. Sure. I didn't make room for hallucination. That's on me. It's going to be a glass. Oh no, it's going to be a red seal king of hearts. Going glass for sure. Diet Cola, tower, reserved parking, Mercury. Okay, we're not going to go under $10 here. It's currently 2 lives to 3. This is fine, I guess. Hello again.
What's up? Oh my gosh.
I got this judgment that's just staring at me.
Yep. Sometimes it can be helpful, sometimes it can hurt a lot.
All right, 200 points. We're on the board. Oh, that's a bigger score. That's a bigger number for sure.
Right. You also hit like 170 some last time, so there must be a hand you're looking for.
Yeah, there's only so many times I can do those.
Hmm.
All right, send this. See how it goes. All right, that was better than I thought it was going to be.
Very nice.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Gang, we're on hearts immediately, and our deck is like decent. So with 3 lives, we could consider double skipping again. We could do it. Do we go +1 hand size? Do we go +1 hand size? They're down to 1 life. They weren't anywhere near us. We have a glass red seal king, a red seal king, all of these jacks. Do we ever go 1 more hand size? It feels really greedy. I mean, if we do double skip and lose, we will have $150 and a negative. I don't want to take more cards. All right, they're going to see the 300-second timer and know that we double skip. Now I can make my sign. Now we can do arts and crafts. We have to make the lines big enough that they'll show up on the webcam. Big heart. Very scratchy heart because I'm bad at art. Hope I spell it right. There you go. Let's see. Just chatting. Oh no, it's backwards. What did I do? Oh god, that's horrifying. You just get it in the shadow. That's real creepy. They can have it backwards, they'll understand it. They'll understand. They're smart people. They'll understand. I look forward to watching it back in the VOD. So, deck is 51 cards. And we can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 48 cards. Between starting with 8, discarding 15, and playing 20. We should be all good. The only problem is if we get like 4 pieces of what we need immediately, and then we can only discard 4 cards, it gets a bit more awkward. But we have $151 into the next one, so it's going to be fine. And what score did we post? 177k on our best one. But we only stand to improve now. Here, here. All of these. Like, for what hasn't felt like tons of deck manipulation, we deck manipulated pretty quick. If the timer gets to 0, Neato loses their last life, which would be like super anticlimactic. But it is going to put pressure on them through this next shop, which is a big deal. Like, shopping when you don't have the time that you want to have to make the decisions you need to make is hell. I've been there. So we're going to see how much time they have left coming out of this big blind. 45 seconds right now. It might be a Major League first that a player loses to their life being on the timer. They got 32 seconds to do their shopping. There's not a lot of time. Not a lot of time to make a lot of important decisions. But for all I know, they've pivoted into something incredibly strong. 10 seconds. Unless they thought they didn't hit the timer the first time and they think they're safe. 3, 2, 1. Now I kind of feel bad.
Is it because I ran out of time?
Yeah, you ran out of timer twice.
Okay. I swear, I looked down, it was at 20 seconds. I must have been thinking in slow motion or something, because I swear I had time, dude.
Yeah, you
No!
you clocked out on the one earlier, and then you got into the shop with 32 seconds to shop, and I was like, it's not a lot of time. It feels like it's a long time, and the pressure's really there when you're trying to make a lot of big decisions. Because like,
Yep, that's exactly what happened, because freaking Baron showed up, and I was like, well, I can't because I'm gonna lose my scoring. Joker right now. It was just like, oh my god, dude. It's okay. Honestly, lesson learned. I had a lot of money because I used my skip tags for the one that gave you money per hand played.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you skipped for the negatives, but
so I skipped.
I don't know.
I skipped a while ago because I played the small blind, and then in the big blind, my ancient and bloodstone synced up. So I skipped a big blind, which gave me 4 random polychrome jokers, which were all bad, although this ramen's hung around, so I guess they weren't all terrible. And then just now I had another 2 skip tags, and I got $150 from the handy tag or whatever it's called, because I double skipped straight away again because I had ancient bloodstone.
Yeah, I was having trouble getting any tarots. I wasn't doing so good getting my deck moving. But hey, we got another couple to go anyway, so
we did.
GG's on that.
You too. Chat's a little disappointed we didn't get to see that last point, but if your idol was truly on the 5 of spades, I don't think it was going to make too much difference.
No, it was honestly, I was torn between 2 different builds, and it kind of just killed me, which is common theme for me. It's hard for me to make decisions.
I didn't see an idol, so you had that on me.
Yeah, I saw, bro. And I was like, you know what, Eternal Idol? Because last time I didn't take Eternal Idol, I got cursed, so... Anyway, I guess I get to choose now.
Yep, you get that first choice element.
Alright, let's do Zodiac deck. I miss seeing tarot cards. I feel like I saw none.
So that's, we get 1 extra consumable slot and more Planet in tarot cards in the shop.
Yes,
That's
sir.
that one. Okay, then let's do purple stake.
Heard. Alright. Whenever you're ready, sir.
I am ready, madam.
Alright, Prem.
Good luck, have
See you on
fun.
the other side. You too.
Okay, not doing that. 2 really big hearts. Uh, 3 big enough clubs, but there's fewer of them to find now. God, what is going on here? Where are all the hearts? Oh my god, where are the hearts? I could have made Broadway so many different ways by now. Give me a heart, I swear to God. What is happening? We don't have a king for Broadway. We have the worst 2-pair in the history of the world, and we're going to lose a life. That is horrendous. The guys in the casting booth are going to be like, we didn't find the heart. We didn't find the heart. That is horrendous. Right, we're not taking that, or that. I will take this. That'll be enough points for a while. Thank goodness. I can't believe there wasn't hearts. Okay, well, I guess the thing is we're both seeing this trajectory now. Clubs? Or, you know, I never try and play a flush again. What is happening? What is this seed? Thank God. What's going on? Oh God. Okay. Overstock Plus is huge. Bean would be big. Moon would be big to try and get to flush house value very, very early, especially with a bean. We can wait on this, though. We're not going to get much in the way of... Well, we could skip for $25. Play the big blind. Okay, hold on. There's a path here. There's a path here. If I spend $9 on this, we go down to 4. Then from this, we get 4 plus, hopefully, 3 more. It's getting weird. Don't deny it, it's getting weird. That puts us at 11. This is 3 for 7. Oh, God. Stop making me do math. If I buy this for 6, we go down to 15. This would go from 7 to 10. If I buy this, because I have to buy this to use it. Oh God. Stop. If I buy this, I go down to 5. I buy this, I go down to 2, but it's worth 10. And you know what? At this point, for my last $2, I might as well do that. Stupid math. There's going to be some part of me that like really either is really grateful or really mad that I spent $2 on this later. But the $25 investment tag kind of re-establishes us for scoring after doing this. Hopefully 6 cents pays out. We still have all 4 6s, and with Turtle Bean it's going to be easier to find the stuff that we want, I hope. I also hope that we can find that flush house again, but there's only the one of them to do on kings and jacks of clubs. They're playing the big blind. It's a weird and wonderful time. Now, I'm sure Neato's hyper aware of her clock. She's like, oh, I can't die to a timer again. Not twice in the same game. Now, obviously, we have fewer hearts, but unless Bloodstone specifically shows up, that's not the end of the world. They are shopping. They got 2 minutes to shop. That's fine. I can't believe I lost a life already on the first small blind because I couldn't make a heart flush. I'm so mad about it. But then maybe I had enough money to get smiley face and photograph or something and they didn't. Who knows? Not me. Not right now. Hey.
Hey.
You want to know something fun?
Yeah, sure.
If you try and draw 5 hearts in the first small blind of this seed, you don't find them.
Ooh.
It's just unbelievable to me.
That is like the worst heartbreak when you're like, time to go for the old reliable, and then old reliable just never shows up.
Yep. It's brutal.
All right, let's see. Am I the first person who's lost an entire match because the time ran out?
You might be. I was saying to my chat that it might be the first time it's happened in Major League history.
Dude, that's the ADHD debuff, bro. Oh my god. That's okay. Can't be too powerful. Gotta be nerfed. Nice.
Thank
I
you.
don't know if I got that. Definitely not.
All right, 3
We'll
lives
turn things
apiece.
around.
Back on an even keel.
There you go. All right.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. I didn't love using that club as I did there, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. We have $30. We have a moon card and some chips. A holographic 9 is a club, but like, is it that much value to me? 10 mult, harder to play my flush houses. I don't think I'm taking it. I could take the queen because it's gold seal and then moon it in a minute. And I guess I'm going to do this one as well. In for a penny. That I will take because I can moon it. Did I just skip? Did I just skip that pack rather than take the card? What am I doing? I say this as a joke and I say it with love. We never should have got a puppy. How can I be making mistakes like that? God. Puppy brain for days. Right, player 6. Oh, it's so good though. It's so good. Get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of that. We want to find more kings and jacks rather than doing aces. So I'll just play these because it's not going to win. Obviously, we can play the queens and jacks flush house to get through the round. Jack, king, queen, moon. Am I going to hold Deja Vu for a while? I think I am, because if we get into a Arcana pack that has a Justice, then I guess I'll have to use the Justice before the Deja Vu, so less poignant. Okay, Hanging Chad is here. That's great. Crafty or Bean? We've got a big blind to do. We do still have Sixth Sense. I guess we're going to drop the Crafty, go full Photo Chad. And do I ever want a Scary Face then? If we're doing Photo Chad. Now our deck just seems so small. Or our hand. How does this look? Between this and this and this, it might still be quite a lot just out of high card. Yeah, high card wins, so we don't have any small blind, big blind woes for a minute. A full card. we will buy. I might not use it yet unless we really, really need to make that flush house. Or maybe if the queen comes along, because that queen is going to get a lot of money out of that hanging chad. $17. A jack of clubs. Yes. I went to here instead of there. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that. But that is a good jack of clubs. We've been timed again. I didn't even hear it that time. Neato taking no chances. I guess I'm going to hold some economy for a minute. Yeah. The old puppy brain has struck.
No, no.
I was in a standard pack with a card I wanted to take. I clicked it and then skipped the pack.
I've done that before. The amount of rage that it just immediately generates in my body when I do that.
Like it was a mega standard pack, and I got to pick 2 cards, and I was like, oh, I'll click that one and take it, and then I'll click the other one and take that. But I clicked the first one and then hit skip and just left the pack. So that was delightful.
Yeah, I can't imagine, dude. I one time accidentally sold Chad during a MLB match, but thankfully came back. But that was one of my most cringeworthy moments, I would say.
These things happen, don't they?
They do. That they do. Makes for good content.
Yeah, good highlights.
Wasn't enough. All right.
Good luck, good luck.
See you in the next one.
All right, gang. We're so back. You can all get wrecked. This is great. Let's start here. Chariot, hearts, planet cards. I guess we're going to chariot a queen. Am I opening this standard pack as well? Yes. Skip that one. We should be okay for money at between this card and this card. There should be some money coming in. Well, now we can make probably queens into kings out of that. 4 kings, 4 queens, all the jacks. Or we could get rid of 2 cards, but I can't do both because I kept Deja Vu in my hand too long. Small blind, yes. Looking for a 6. Let's do that first of all. No 6. We could probably just play 4 of a kind. You have to imagine. Because high card was like 9 grand before, wasn't it? But I would love to see one of those gold seals. You know? We're going to lose $3 for this, but if we find one, we get $12. There is one. Look at that. So worth it. This is going to open up the flush 5 planet. Do I care about that? Would I rather not have it be there at all, I guess. Because we haven't played one yet. We've played Flush House, we haven't played Flush 5 or 5 of a kind. So, do this. $3, 3 more dollars, 3 more dollars. Plenty of points. How many 6s do we have left? 2. That was the small blind. We could take a business card for even more money. We've got 2 chances at 6 cents left. I'll do a 4 of a kind level. That's fine. Let's not make the same mistake again. A wild 7 doesn't make me giddy. Wasteful, we still have this to do. I guess we're not doing business card. We got enough in gold seals and lucky cards. We get rid of a jack here? No, not yet. I guess maybe I should have if we're looking for a 6, but I'm just not min-maxing well. Flush houses, though, carrying us. There's an justice. Decisions to make. We're using this on the glass steel card. I think I'm just taking $20 so we can take the voucher nicely. There is a series level. Business card comes back. But $25, 3 lives to 2, a justice and a moon card in tow. I think I'm alright. Just a regular 180-second timer this time. Ugh. Big stretch. Just like I say to my dog every time he stretches.
I've made it.
She's in.
On time, might I add.
Loads of time to spare.
Dang. Okay.
Chat, we are just going to wait for Neato to play her last hand and see if this glass warrants playing now or waiting until we find the red seal, because we obviously have the flush house in tow.
That's it. That's all I got.
I'm in that predicament where I have no idea if what I'm looking at is like plenty enough or just barely enough or not enough at all, because math is hard and then you die.
And then you die, yeah.
All right, well, this probably does take it, I imagine.
Boo.
Yeah, I made some additional manipulations that I'm not necessarily happy about, but yeah. That occurred.
There
Right.
you go.
Last,
okay, I can turn this around.
You can.
Thank
Got loads of money now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we use this now so it has a chance to appear in the shop. Yeah. And did it break? Did it break? Did it break? Did not break. Oh, a death card. You love to see it. Do I want to discount everything before buying stuff? Sure. There's $1 saved. Oh, black hole? Don't mind if I do. A 3 of hearts purple seal. I'm not going to do it. She's down to 1 life. We got time. We got money. I really thought that was just going to go to 6 cents. We have 1/6 left. $28? No. Alright, we are gonna make another one of these. And then just discard both of them, I think. Oh, we have a 6 to play. So I guess we'll do that first. Wraith is certainly an interesting one. We can strategically use that at a time that suits us. Honestly, we know that high card scores like a bajillion points, right? So I don't need to dig very much if I'm already looking at a really strong jack. And we get a 20 mult proc off the lucky card. So yeah, there's no stressing here whatsoever. I guess the blue would have been something. There's a death in here. I'm going to buy that. We're not going to use it yet. We don't find a death in here. So we're going to go use that. Make left into right. And then, am I going to use the... I guess I don't want to spend $26 on it. It's a rare. I guess I'm just going to hangman some stuff. They're on last life. So it depends on what we think is worth burning our money towards here. Could... I mean, yeah, if I got this and I sold it and I didn't like it, I could do that. But I've got money generation, you know? Alright, we're going to sell this. Buy this. Use this. Oh. Oh my god. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. We just want to find... I mean, I'd like to play a flush house, I guess, but I want to find my gold seal face cards to play. Let's do that because it hurts nobody. Here's just a high card. Not lucky, but between Brainstorm and Hanging Chad, it's so much money, and it means we get all the extra photograph value in the world. We will take a Hanged Man. Another Deja Vu. A glass 9 I'll take. Where are we? We don't have a big blind to do. So we could spend aggressively here and hope we win. What are the odds that Neato doesn't see this brainstorm? Feels reasonably high. Oh my god. Queen of clubs. Okay, what goes? Probably this goes now. This or this. Flush house, 260. It's one of them. I don't know which one. Holy meoli. Now, she might have seen Idle and seen Brainstorm and have a much better fixed deck than me. It's entirely possible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Queen of Clubs. But with 47 cards, we draw 8, so call it 40. Down to 25. Down to another... Down to 10. We're going to not see 10 cards. So odds are we can make a flush house with 2 queens. Preferably 2 queens and 3 kings of glass would be like big brain. But there's no guarantees. Anything could be going on right now. Anything at all. Let me just double check. Is Twitch still live correctly? Yes. YouTube still live correctly? Yes. Good, that's all working nicely. Hope everything's working for all of you viewers on your end. Obviously, I can't sit and watch my streams while I'm making them. Even with 4 monitors currently open to me. We've got vertical monitor with Discord and Steam, then this is Balatro, that's OBS, and then that one over there has all of my Chrome tabs populating for YouTube backend, YouTube front end, Twitch front end. But everything seems to be working today, whereas yesterday we had more issues. Oh, I didn't hit the timer. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Oh.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What fortuitous timing.
Yeah. To meet my fate or perhaps prevail.
chat, don't backseat me, but this is the same problem I'm always in. I'm always like, is 16 times 16 bigger than times 64? I think it is, but I'm never certain. How's it looking over there?
I think okay. We shall see. All right, you want to play them at the same time?
Yeah, sure.
All right, 3, 2, 1. God dang it. Dang it, dude. Where did you get the brainstorm?
The brainstorm, so for the whole game, I've had 6 cents. The 4th, 6th, I discarded with 6 cents, gave me a Wraith. So I burned through all of my money, and Wraith gave brainstorm, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's probably GG's.
Bro. Whatever, dude. Of course you. That's crazy moves. That's crazy moves.
I held on to that thing the whole time.
Yeah, dang. That's crazy.
And then obviously
Honestly,
Idol hit Queen of Clubs, and I was like, oh, this is fine.
Right, man. That's wild. I was like, finally, something I'm scrounging up, and I got some Idol that hit the Queen of Diamonds for me, and I was like, I have a couple of those, and they got them both, and I got a little red seal glass, and I was like, it's time, and then I ran out of time, so.
Yeah, I had 3 glass King of Clubs and 4 Queen of Clubs, and my Idol landed on Queen of Clubs, and I was like, oh, this is going to be fine. I started making clubs right at the beginning. Like the very first PvP, I was like, oh, if I just make... I had a moon card, and I was like, if I just make a flush house if I can find one, that's a bunch of points, and then just keep rallying on from there.
There you go. Not a bad strat. Well, got one more to hopefully step up my flu game here.
Well, right, you get that first pick once again.
Yes.
I don't know if you can pick the same thing twice. I don't know if that's allowed or not.
You know, I like to switch it up.
Yeah.
Let's do the magic deck.
All right, we'll do white stake because more chance to make big scores for the fantasy league fans who have picked us.
Yeah, true. Alrighty, let's get her going.
All right, GGHF.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, right. The pressure's off now. Pressure feels nice and chill. Do we skip because we have these 2 fools? I kind of want to. I'm going to do it. Strength could be very big. It's about the only thing here worth doing 3 times, apart from maybe the star. Maybe we could just make a deck full of diamonds and then again go back to those flush house strats. What's our thing here? All heart cards are debuffed. For behind baseball here, for the last 15 minutes, my computer fans on my radiator have been going wild, and then they've just got really quiet again. I don't know what changed, that the CPU is just like, everything's fine, don't worry about it. I'm terrified that something's died in the background and now isn't taxing my CPU as much as it had been. I'm going to do strength. And then we're going to try and make... Oh, we get 2 of these. Of course we do. You know what then? Do that as well. Oh, it's all right. Oh, no, I've got stars. It's fine, honestly. I need 9-10 jack if I want to play this straight flush for 900 points. Oh. This feels like something I shouldn't do. Oh. Alright, gang, strap in. It's getting weird. Strap in. It's getting weird. So, what have we played? We have played 1 straight flush and nothing else. Okay. I guess we're just going to play... No, we want to play lots of something. Probably just lots of pairs, right? Is how you do this. We play pairs for days and then pivot out of pairs into something else. Right? Oh, that's interesting as well, because spectral cards would go wild. I feel like I shouldn't have done this. Because, like, also, I was getting all jovial and thinking, oh, I've got the win locked in, so it doesn't matter too much. But the point that I could win from this round is still really important for things like the way the brackets get seeded later on. But, you know, we're here for a fun time, not a long time. Oh, I really want this Omen Globe. I guess I have time to get to it. $560 points for a pair. And then eventually we want to play as many pairs as we can while we can with this, and then pivot out of that, basically. Popcorn would help, but I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. So pairs are 500 points. That's another 500 points. That's another 500 points. Like, if we could Omen Globe into an Ankh for an Obelisk, it would really pop off. But I'm prepared to go down to 1 life and then do the big pivot then, and hope it works out. We've now played 6 pairs. $21. Acrobat is interesting. But we're taking Omen Globe. This still has the star in it, which does not matter to me at all. Alright. So we're going to lose this, and that's fine. It's all in the plan. Oh, let's just not make any big mistakes like skipping a standard pack again, please. Because like in these PvP games, it really can be when both players are seeing the same seed, especially early in the seed, every decision that gets made is basically a series of 100 decisions to try and get the correct best value out of every one of those decisions. And so to then go, oh, I've made one wrong decision on decision 9, and that's going to impact my ability to make the best decision I can for the next 91 decisions, because maybe you're down on interest, maybe you miss a glass card and then you can't make 30 of that glass card and it all just snowballs. So, swings and roundabouts. But then maybe if I took that card, the holographic 8 or whatever it was, maybe my idol picks that and I don't win. Who knows? Hello.
Yellow. How's it going?
Pretty casual.
Likewise.
I've made myself a bingo card of goals for 2026, and on that bingo card is revamp all of my Twitch alerts and Twitch emotes, so could be a chance of commissions in your future, you never know.
Ah, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Just don't beat me too badly in this last round, okay?
What? You've already beat me twice. If anything, I should win for payment.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck, good luck.
All right. I want this for sure. I don't have to buy it yet. Do I want this? I have this to get me through like a round. What's our thing now? 2,000, and a pair is like 500. 4 pairs would do it, just about. That's okay, Vex. Welcome in. So we won the first 2. We're up 2 points to 0, or 2 games to 0. And so now I'm just committing to holding Obelisk and playing pairs until I can't play pairs anymore after we lose 2 more lives, is basically my plan. I think we're fine here. I think we're fine. Play more pairs. So there's 500 points. There's 500 points. There's 500 points. Oh, come on. Thank you. There's 500 points. So we're just getting as many pairs played. Words are hard. And then pivoting. Let's do this. I do not need that now or for a very long time. Do I want to make another judgment? Probably not right now. Let's do a big blind, question mark. Yes. That's 500 points. Guess what, guys? Guess what? That is 500 points. You never would have guessed, would you? This, guess what? It's 500 points. And this is not going to be 500 points. I just hope that it's enough points. It should be, right? It's going to be 30 chips. It's going to be 300 chips. 250 times 10 is 2,500. So I don't need to do any more math than that. that was the big blind. So now we buy paintbrush for sure. And we can't lose on the PvP. We just have to make sure we play 4 pairs because that's our only goal in the PvP. The risk is we get down to 1 life and then we can't build fast enough around everything else that we want to do. But we won't know till we get there. Oh, I was going to pour myself some beverage, but we're in already.
I'm here.
Speedy games today.
Right?
Speedy rounds.
I know it's late for you, and I also have to drive 3 hours after this.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. I also work this morning. Like, today is just everything. But it'll be okay.
It'll be grand. Yeah, it's only 10 to 10 p.m. here, so it's not too dire. Oh, exactly 5,000 points.
There you go.
On the nose.
Sweet. Yay.
Good job, good job.
Thank you. See you in the next one.
See you then. Okay. We should start building up our money for after the pivot, for sure. Vex, you read my mind. Upgrade pair by 3 levels, but I'd rather play 4 pairs, you know? Let's check this. We don't have anything worth deathing, really. I guess a Jack of Diamonds, because we have Queens and Jacks of Diamonds. So we'll do that. Actually, let's do that. And then, yeah, I just want to kind of hoard cash through this next life, I think. So that we have a big nest egg to pivot through in a bit. So we know we can score 5,000 points if all goes well. This will be 500 points. I don't think this wins because we had to play the extra hands to get to 5,000 points last round. So I feel okay doing this right now. Is that the sound of Neato losing a life? It was. Interesting. That's going to put me back on my ability to scale Obelisk later, which is an interesting problem to have. This will be 500 points. And we can see what a pair of enhanced jacks is. 5,600 points. We have played 26 pairs. Midas Mask has a capacity to make us money. Business card. For sure. Oh, I should have taken Burglar because then I could have just played loads and loads and loads of pairs potentially. 7,500 points. We'll see how we go. That is going to be 500 points. And that is going to be, what did we decide, like 3,800 points or something? 3,300. I'd like to play not high card ever. I'll do this. We might win, but we do get some more gold cards. We don't win. That's nice. If I play this now, I'm going to lose this plus mult. How do I feel about that? That's how I feel about it. Neato down to 2 lives. This is getting very, very strange. I don't know what's happening on her end that this tragedy has befallen her. Obviously, if she doesn't have Stuntman, then the score requirements can be tricky. Okay, photograph, smiley face, splash. Might be our time to pivot out of Stuntman. We could play high card 29 times and 3 of a kinds and stuff otherwise. But the -2 hand size is really what kills. Well, now we can get to a bunch of diamond stuff. That sounded like it was a rough round for you.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, it was tough. But it's okay. Maybe I'm onto something.
I can smell what the Neato is cooking. I'm just doing some thinking. So we get 4 hands around, and Neato has 2 lives left. So that'll be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 hands to play. And we've played 34 pairs. So we just play high card. We can't break our obelisk now. Unless Neato doesn't even win here. This was the plan the whole time. The whole plan was we are now going to scale the ever-living bejesus out of obelisk.
All right. So far, so good. Kind of.
Good luck. I will see you soon.
Thank you. See ya.
Okay. So now we are scaling the ever-loving bejesus out of this obelisk. And never playing a pair again. Ideally, we go high card, high card, high card, flush house. That is what I would like to do. Well, now I don't feel like I can get rid of that. You're the wrong suit. We've got Death, Star... Let's just hope things go okay. Golden ticket. Oh, we could take a golden ticket. We only have 4 gold cards and no retriggers. I'm just going to keep this because it makes up some of what we might not get in Stuntman when we give up Stuntman. So, high cards. Or we could play 2 pair. But we probably want to play high card before Smiley Photograph a bunch. What does this high card even score? That's a great question. Yeah, I went to too many pairs, which is a wild notion. Right, we can go diamond, diamond, diamond. Well, we need one more. Play high card. There we go. Now we can go diamond, diamond, diamond. This gives us a flush house that I hope wins. I'm sure it does. $56,000 points. We are cruising. Let's look for series. We don't find it. Do I take a blank voucher? I guess if I'm going to take this life off of Neato, there's a chance that we then find the next one. Now we are high carding again as we look through for flush house. High card 9 is fine. What gives that blank one? That blank one's always in the pool. It's just always there. King, king, queen, queen. But these are not diamonds. I could make them diamonds with a star. I'd rather death something more interesting, but I guess we do this. This is fine. We make a star card. We make a queen. We use a star card. It's not very comfortable, but it's fine. And now we're going into PvP, where Neato might be in for a shock. Not that, not that. This Bloodstone is definitely no good to me right now. 100 chips on a flush for a flush house. I might get rid of Stuntman at this point. We get 2 hand size back. We have a voucher. We go to 9 hand size. It's going to lose a little bit of score, but it's going to gain so much inconsistency. There's some series. That's also another like 40 chips. And that's incredible. What a roll. Neato's still on 2 lives. So we have another whole round of obelisk growing. And then we see where we go from there. Like, apart from making some diamonds, we've done basically no deck fixing. Nothing is glass yet. Having a 9 hand size is going to be bliss after being at 6 and 7 for so long. We just have to hope we win this, because it could all come crashing down right now. If they've suddenly got a bunch of glass too or something, 2.6x is not that big.
I'm here.
I'm here too.
Alrighty.
All right, that's everything I've got.
Alrighty.
The B, they're on the other side, because when I started playing the game 3 years ago, I was like, it feels more natural to have them the other way, and so I swapped it, and it's been the same since, but nobody else does what I do, apparently.
Yeah, no. Dang. Maybe I can build something, but we'll see.
Shall see. Good luck, good luck.
Alright. See ya.
Okay. Plan is working. Blackboard, I just don't want to have to build around it while I'm doing so much other stuff right now. Check in here. There's nothing I want. I'll roll once. Get a temperance. Roll one more time. Queen of Diamonds. Well. Now, the idol is obviously worth so many more points to me than 2 rounds of playing Obelisk. So, business card is gone. Idol with a hit is in. And we're going next. Skip. This could be interesting. Ankh? Do we ever sell everything and Ankh the idol? Is that just better? It feels like it would just be better, doesn't it? Like, we get +5 and 2x here off of the first card, but we don't have any re-triggers. So this is not that big, and then this is a 3x. But 2x 5 times, twice, is way bigger. It's the weirdest game of Balatro I've ever played. And then we skip this. And do that. It's weird, man. Weirdest game I ever played. We just have to find at least 2 of these Queen of Diamonds, preferably 5. But I'd take 3 in a flush house. I just want to hear what they're saying in the commentary booth. And like, we're down to 1 life apiece, so we spent 7 lives worrying, or like, yeah, 6 lives just trying to make that work. Hello.
Here we are.
I cannot tell you how big a pivot I have just made.
Yeah, I can imagine. We may have made the same choice.
All right, my last hand is ready for playing.
Same. Let's see what happens.
You want to count it down?
Sure. 3, 2, 1. Go. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you went for it, huh?
Yeah.
You went for the big one, dude. That, honestly, I thought about it for a split second. Didn't even leave my brain. Because I was like, I feel like I got 1 life. Oh, boy.
Can I tell you what I did for my first 3 lives?
Sure.
So in that very, very first shop, I ended up with Stuntman Obelisk. So then I played exclusively pairs until my last life, then pivoted into playing other hands to try and get the obelisk to be as big as possible before the end of the game. And then right as I was about to finish committing to that in that last shop, it went, oh, here's an idol on a Queen of Diamonds that you've built into, and an Ankh. And I was like, well, I guess we're selling everything and doing this.
Incredible, man. You somehow managed to get some of the worst jokers in the game right off the bat.
I was just like, yeah,
no, that's crazy.
I'm just going to play pairs. I played 36 pairs and then pivoted into other cards.
Respect. I didn't know you were also on 1 life, so there you go. Well, that was exciting.
It was. That was a
quick one.
That was a hoot. I mean, it was still, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, yep, that's true. I mean, I'm just glad no crashes. I think I kind of figured it out that I should probably host lobbies.
Yeah, for that. I'm glad we got through it. Thank you ever so much for the wonderful games.
Yeah, and thanks for rescheduling. Sorry about that.
That is quite
February
all right.
is just crazy busy. But I will talk to you later, friend.
Yep,
And good luck with the rest of your games.
You too. Good luck and enjoy the rest of your day/night.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Hey, casters.
Multiply. Yeah, what's up?
How much fun was that?
You know, you
I might
you
have
were
less
really
hair than
scared
when
of
I
crashing
started.
the obelisk. You were really scared of crashing that obelisk. You played 30 pairs, was it?
36, I think.
36 pairs. That was crazy. I cannot lie.
I figured out in the late game that actually I didn't need to play 36 pairs because there were only so many hands left to be played in the rounds that still existed that I probably could have stopped at about 27 pairs or something.
Yeah, so we were actually talking about obelisk a little bit. And I mean, you can tell me what you think about this Gothic, but I don't know. Typically on white stake, obelisk feels like more of a tempo joker, like a stuntman, like something where you go up to like 6 or like just not very many hands at all, and then utilize the X-Molt to kind of win the early PvPs. And then as the re-trigger setup and the econ jokers come in, then you kind of rotate out of the obelisk because it's just late game. It's never gonna put up as much score as an idol or the re-triggers with glass, right? So when you kept playing more and more and more pairs, we were like, when is he gonna play into the? When is he actually gonna get the scoring online?
Well, once it, like if I wasn't 2 games up, I would never have done that. And so it was knowing that I was 2 games up and just getting the stuntman for like, oh, I can survive on just doing pairs with the very minimalist of mult, and then just knowing, okay, I can commit to pairs and just do this and it'll be fun, because I wasn't so much. It was only like halfway through the execution of that I kind of went to myself, oh, the actual winning of this game could matter if I get into the bracket later and determines how highly placed I am in the bracket. But right now I'm just having fun.
Yeah, you know, I think that obelisk might end up on the meme wall. Who knows? That was a crazy obelisk.
GG's, Gothic. We are a little bit behind schedule, so Vagabond and I have to get into our match right now. But very well played.
Good luck to you both.
Especially that a purple stake flush house build was really great to see. So GG's and very well done.
Good luck in your games. I look forward to watching some of them, if not now, on the replay.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night, guys.
Raffle, if you could give me like.
All right. I'm out, everybody. Thank you ever so much for watching. This was so much fun. I will see you again sometime very soon. Cheers. Bye, guys. Bye.